everyone, I am Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back for another plan with me. Today we will be planning in my Hobonichi cousin Avec from August 26th to September 1st. Cannot believe it's already almost September. We have a very busy week coming up, but before we get into planning for that week, I wanted to flip back and show you how this current week is turning out so far. This is the back to school kit. It was my first day back to school yesterday, as I am filming this on Thursday, and it was really good to get back to school. So this week I will be using the apple cider kit that we have in the shop. I have been dying to start using the fall kits that I have. I've been designing a ton of fall kits for November's release, and I had to wait until after school started in my brain before I could do that. The weather is even almost cooperating today, and so that's really fun. It is like rainy and just nice and cool. We went on a walk this morning actually. I took my two daughters out. Something that I haven't really done a ton of is take them both out walking by myself. I had my newborn in my ergo, just carrying her that way, and then my older daughter in a stroller, and that actually worked really well. I was a little bit nervous about how that would all turn out, just logistics of everything involved with that, but it actually turned out really well. She loved getting out, and it was such a beautiful day for it. So it was really fun. And I enjoyed getting out of the house too. I think that we all do better if we get out of the house a little bit. And so some days that means just making a small grocery run, just so we can get out of the house, like if we don't have school or anything. And today I wanted to stay home. And so that meant just getting out to go on a walk. And the weather was actually cooperating. It has still been really hot here, and so it was really, really nice to get out. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. This is it marks nothing of importance. I don't want to waste the washi, and I don't have anything else to use it for. I used to use it to divide up my to-dos at the bottom. But right now the way that I'm using my planner is to track when my newborn is eating around the clock, and she consistently sleeps this couple of hours, and so it's okay for me to go ahead and block it off so I can use up the cute washi. And I love the plaid, it's so fun. So then I'm going to stick this down. And this, again, it doesn't really serve a purpose. It's just for looks. Sometimes it's fun to have things like that in our planners, right? Just little pretty accents. I don't like to go overboard with that, but a little bit here and there is kind of fun. All right, so over here, I like to do a to-do list. I've been doing that for the past couple of weeks at the top, and then the ombre box at the bottom for meals. And last week I learned my lesson. I am going to do the checklists first. And one of you had a great suggestion to just rip off the checklist like we do the washi. And I felt kind of silly that I didn't think of that. So thank you for that suggestion. And I'm gonna look and see, I think it's just 2. Yeah. So I'm going to rip it here between the brown and the green. Yay! And then I have a little 3 checklist if I need it for something else. I haven't been using as many checklists because I used to have one for every single day. I don't get as many things done these days, as you can imagine. If you've had kiddos running around, you understand that with a newborn. Okie dokie. So that was really easy. Now I'm gonna go in with some scripts. These are just days of the week. And then I have leftovers for the date dots. And hopefully I can find a this week. I've been using a lot of those. I'm not sure if I have another leftover or not. I might have to go run down and grab a freebie. That is a perk of having my sticker shop. I can just go run and grab whatever I need. But I try not to be wasteful at the same time, just knowing that I have that all down there. I want to be mindful of what I'm using and keeping my leftovers. So using these dots up, I cannot believe that Sunday is the 1st. Very exciting news if you know about Hobonichi and the release. So the release of the new 2020 planners is Sunday, the September 1st. For us, it is the 31st, like the night of the 31st. Now, depending on what time zone you are in, if I did my math correctly, I am in the Central Time Zone, and they go on sale, I believe, if I remember correctly, 11 a.m. Japan time, like Tokyo, the 1st, and that would mean for me it is 9 o'clock the night before, because they are 14 hours ahead, and so I need to look into that more, but that, at least for now, is what I'm going to put. And it's just a really busy week. I think that instead of trying to find a this week, I'm just going to use a to-do sticker. It's the same thing in my mind. And then I won't have to waste time going and searching. So before I put the events in, I do want to go in and put these down. These are the medium-sized labels that come in your order with the kits that you buy as freebies. When I originally designed the kits, I only had this small, like the skinny and the large label sizes. And then I designed the medium labels, like the functional sheets after. And I didn't want to redesign all the weekly pages. So I decided to redesign the freebies that I was giving away instead. And that just made my life a lot easier. So on your kits, you have the skinny and the large labels, and then the freebies, you have your medium size, which cover an hour and a half on this hour grid here. So that is way crooked. I'm just gonna leave it. It's really hard to make these straight because I don't have any lines. I'm just kind of going off of the last one I placed, and I might fix it later, or I might just leave it. So this is dual purpose. This, I write the weather in. So flipping back here, you can see this is where I write the weather, but then it also helps me know which color goes with which day. So I have been trying to keep each day a specific color, and so this one will be red. And I found that I didn't love it whenever I had the same color right next to each other for the ombre box, and so since this one was green, I did Wednesday green instead of like Monday green. You can do whatever you want, but that's kind of how I decided that. So that being said, whenever I pick these boxes, I try and make them match the color as much as I can. And so here we got lucky. I do have a red box with these apples, so cute, for school on Monday. So let's put that, actually I'm gonna put that, I think more like this. Okay. And then Tuesday is recycle day. I don't actually think that I'm going to put that down. My husband actually does a really good job of remembering that. Wednesday, I do have a day off, so I want to put that down. So just grab one of these leftover day off stickers. I think I'm just gonna put that like there. Then with a green dot. I've been really loving these green dots lately. I've been using them in these boxes for like checking off things that I need to get done. I actually saw somebody in my Facebook group do this and I thought it was a brilliant idea. My husband has a dentist appointment at 2 and I don't actually need to mark that for myself. I think what I'm gonna just do is leave it as a sticky note so that I can remind him and then take it off because it doesn't really affect me. He'll go during work. But I'm gonna leave that just as a sticky, I think. And then my father-in-law's birthday is on Thursday, so I'm going to use one of these birthday stickers that's on the monthly, and I think just one of these skinny, I'll just put it like right at 6. And what I've been doing with these, I don't know exactly when I will feed my daughter, and so I've been kind of just moving them around to compensate for that. I'm not sure if I've explained this in a while, but these little squares that you see is when I feed my daughter, and then the little stars are when she has a dirty diaper. And that just helps me kind of check and make sure that everything is going good there. So I think I'm gonna scoot this over a little bit more so I have more room to write his name. It was actually, they told me that their anniversary was yesterday, and I never did put that in. It said 43 years they have been married, and so that is just really neat. I love hearing about how many years older generations have been married. So then Friday is payday. It is also new releases, so I think I'm going to put new releases down. Those usually go live 7 o'clock my time. Again, I'm in the central time zone. And like I said before, this is going to be the November release. So lots of fall kits. Some of them aren't necessarily like you have to use in the fall. So if you are in a different hemisphere and your seasons are different, that isn't necessarily a deal breaker for all of them, or you could get them and just keep them for whenever it's fall for you when it's spring for us. So then we have school again on Friday. I'm just gonna do the same. I actually get there a little bit earlier and stay a little bit late, but these boxes only go for 4 hours. And then we have my husband's cousin is getting married Saturday, so we have the rehearsal dinner. He is doing sound for the wedding, so we will be going to the rehearsal dinner that night. I don't need my marker right now. I don't know why I have it up. I've had it up for a while. Okie dokie. I think that starts, I'm just gonna put it at 6. I asked him and he wasn't sure, and I forgot to ask him again. So I'll put that there, and then I can always move it if I need to. And then my brother-in-law's birthday is Saturday. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with my father-in-law. So their birthdays are just 2 days apart. His dad, and then the wedding is at 2. So I don't think I need one of these big ones. Well, maybe I do actually. Yeah, I probably should, because we need to get there early since Mark is doing sound. I will put it, let's say at 1, and then we'll probably be there helping clean up too. So that's the wedding, and then Hobonichis go on sale. Ooh, I'm excited. Let me know in the comments what you're buying, if you're staying in the same planner, if you are trying a new one, if you've decided on a cover, all of that fun new Hobonichi things. I cannot wait, and I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm getting either. You have to wait till my unboxing video. I know, that's mean. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh dear. Okay, so then we have church, and this is a Sunday that we do not have a responsibility, and so we will not get there super early. So I'm actually going to put it later because we are having a picnic. No, actually the picnic is in the evening. We're having a picnic and a baptism. And I actually don't know for sure if we're going. It kind of depends. I would love to go, but it depends on like naps and all that. So, lots of things to put in. Let me grab this. Now this is something that I shared on my Facebook page. I've been making these little sampler sheets to take around with me because I don't like taking all of my things with me. And so this has been working really well, just a handful of the scripts that I use often, and then I have them with me when I need them. So here is a church, and then I need a couple events. Where the wedding, and then also the rehearsal dinner, and then the park here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use a sale for the Hobonichi 2020. Also, can we talk about how it's 2020 next year already? Wow. Wowza. I feel like, you know, it's like so futuristic or something. Like when we were younger, it's like, oh, 2020, that seems so far away. All right, so I think, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these things in. So this is Matt's birthday. This is wedding. Funny story with that. So this is my husband's cousin, but we were actually friends before my husband and I started dating. I didn't know that they were cousins actually until later. And then we have a picnic and baptism. Okay, so I think that's all I need to put in. I will fill the majority of this out as we go along. Like, I'm not sure exactly what my to-dos are gonna be. We have new releases, so I'm gonna have plenty of things to do, but I don't know how many of these things I will actually get done this weekend. This weekend isn't super busy for us, so I'm hoping to get a lot of it done because we have a very busy week. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time.